EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. At a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
That's good. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Brings up 2nd and
that
12.
one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And 12 yards to go.
Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Here comes the Saints punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Well, some strong running. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
2nd and 9 now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the end zone.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Patterson's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They're going option play on third down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Complete to Chris Olave. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Fighting his way through contact. And he won't quite make it to the 25. LA set to take over again on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Back to throw now on first down. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
He's tackled.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have regained the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7.
Makes the score.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if... Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They juked him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And the Rams, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to extend their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Twisting away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Olave over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To number 12.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
On the play. And the Saints first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
To number 20.
And now third down and 6 to go. They'll drop the throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a second and 7. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Makes it 3rd and
they'll go with the keeper. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Pass complete there in the Kua. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
49-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot.
Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Saints 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 9. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball. Let's go down and score, put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to chop back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved though if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
24-yard gain on the
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Rams 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They run the option on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have answered back with a 3rd-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing in that situation.
And the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Third down and 1.
Brings up third down.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, New Orleans.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
It's a gain
second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First down, Saints.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And the Saints
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
The Saints will line up for
They're going to try and run.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
He's brought down at the 42.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 56 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines, so let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. It's complete, and that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure there's someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Wow, that is incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rams ready to go on offense. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll run it with Hunter. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Hunter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of 21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. 79 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
2nd and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. The quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left half. Should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
He'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Intended for his
now it's 2nd and 10.
Jaden Hicks there defensively.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, it's Hunter. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Hunter. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Again on the ground with Hunter. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is Hunter. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jarquez Hunter, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. Here in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints coming out now to take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Olave over the middle. Here now, 3rd down.
Complete to number 12, Chris Olave. A gain of 6 yards.
And here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.